Alright, let's do this. Like I said, I'm just gonna do one, maybe two of these, depending on how the first one goes. Okay, we're probably gonna end up doing a second one. Assuming that we don't get a UR in this 10-pack. Only one glowing yellow pack might be one of the worst 10... Might be actually just the worst 10-pack I've ever gotten. And here is... Oh, okay. Well, the game has taken some amount of pity on me. The funny thing about glowing yellow packs is that they don't even guarantee an SR. I've definitely had glowing yellow packs that are all normals and rares. Ooh, it's 2 URs. Alright, and one of them is inclusion. That ended up panning out pretty well for us. That could have gone a lot worse. The game was like, oh, you're streaming. Sorry, excuse me, Lex. Please forgive us, you're streaming, here you go. That's good. What's up, Hexbots? Yeah, we actually do already have a Clockwork Knight, but we'll definitely take 10 more UR dust on top of a card we definitely need, which is the inclusion. Hoping Malice. Malice would be cool if it dropped in the July pack. I have my doubts. I think Ryzeal and Malice are going to come out after Worlds, but it could happen. We finally caved and built Crystron. Yes, I am done sleeping on this deck. I'm done sleeping on Crystron. So this morning I was watching some combo guides for the deck. Even though I already had a pretty solid idea of how it plays just from playing against it, but it really doesn't seem to be that complicated of a deck. And it looks like a lot of fun too. Galvao? Sombra. Thank you for the follow. Sorry for butchering your name. Galvao Sombra. Goaty, but better. Kinda, pretty much. If I didn't... Oh? Okay, upgrade to yellow. Doesn't necessarily mean anything, but... Sometimes you do upgrade from no glow to rainbow glow, which does need guaranteed UR. Okay, just a couple of SRs there. Let's see. Should I do one more? Let's do one more, why not? Ooh, glad we did one more, because we have at least 2 URs here. You know, I already have one of the Mimighoul spells, the UR, so if I pull, like, a bunch of Mimighoul URs, I might even keep those, honestly, at this point. Because Mimighoul is 4 URs, and I already own one, so... Crystron, Mermail, or Memento. All very good decks right now, for sure. Okay, what do we got here? Hey, another inclusion. It wasn't even in a rainbow pack. That's really good for us. Third inclusion? Oh yeah, we'll take that. We need one of those still. Quarian Gandrax. Quarian Gandrax. Quarian Gandrax. Probably just end up calling it Quarion. Quarion Gandrax. Okay. That's somewhat promising. Okay. An SR. We'll take it. Ooh. Another UR. Let's go. A Tristaros. Let's go. Hell yeah. Got 2 Crystron URs in this poll. That's exactly what I was hoping to see. It means we're going to get to save a fair amount of our crafting materials for whatever's going to be in the next pack. If I didn't have so many extra gems and crafting materials right now, I probably wouldn't be building a deck. I wish it was a Royal Tryst. We could still craft one potentially. Well, actually, I don't know. This is my second Tristaro, so I don't know if I'll be crafting a third one just yet. I'll start with 2, and then if I really, really like the deck and or really, really want to play a third one, I'll craft a third Tristaros later. You are? Nah. That was still pretty good, though. Wish I could make Crystron sprite work with the good Synchro Machine monsters all being odd levels. I've had that thought too, honestly. Just about, like, Synchro Machine levels all being odd levels. That's come up for me, too, for sure. But hell yeah, we got 3 Crystron URs in one pull. That's awesome. Okay. We're definitely saving the remainder of our gems for the new pack. And let's put this deck together. Alright. Let's start by dismantling all extra. Oh. There we go. Okay, so we got our Tristaros. We have 2 of our 3 inclusion. And that's it for the main deck URs, right? And then... oh, we still need Ellie Skellies. Ella Skeletus. There it is. Alright. What else are we playing in this deck? We're playing... actually, let me pull up... Untapped real quick. Let's look at some ratios here. I know we play this one. We play at least 2 of these. We play 3 Sulfador. We play 3 Smyger. I know that. Alright, let me just Crystron. We play 3 of these. I guess we could play 2. Actually, how many people play 2 versus 3? Let me take a look here. Some more detailed numbers. Okay, most people play 3. Most people play 3. Yeah, most people play 3 Sulfanair, looks like. So, looks like most people are on 3 of everything besides Citri and Fistvern, which are each 1 ofs, respectively. We need the trap card? Yeah, we'll put the trap card in. I just want to get the, I just want to look at the monster ratios for a sec here. Okay, so... 1 of these... 3 of these... Definitely one of the... is this a continuous trap? Yes. Cluster... And 3 of these will be crafting glossy Smygers, because I always do glossies. 1 of these. We already got 3 of those, 2 of these. Okay. So I think that's it for the actual Crystron cards themselves. Now, let's see. Clockwork Knight, we need that. And we will start with the Millennium stuff. I'm going to start with 1 Wedju Temple. Probably only going to do 1 Wedju Temple in general. And some rank 8s. Of course, we want Zombie Vamp. I'll definitely take number 90 as well. We want Baron. We want... Samurai Destroyer, I know they play that. Is there any other like weird extra deck cards that this deck plays that other... oh yeah, Dawn Dragster. Oh yeah, we need Doom Dragon for the Millennium Engine, of course. Excel, both Stardust and Synchron. And do we ever put in number 90? We did. So like pretty much just like Typhone. What else does this play? Oh, Infinity! Of course, we need the Cyber Dragon stuff. How could I forget? I had a feeling I was forgetting something obvious. Nova. And where is Infinity? Oh. Then last card. I'm just gonna do Typhone. I know you can do Invoked Macabre. You can summon that off of... Yeah, Nova. If you get nibbed. Oh, SP? SP would be good. Let's do that instead of Typhone. That's a good call. Yeah, definitely. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Now we just need non-engine. We're gonna start with call by and cross out. And then that leaves a lot of room for hand traps, actually, which I really like to see. Is there any engine I'm forgetting here for the main deck? I think I have everything. Well, I know I have everything for Millennium, and I'm pretty sure I have everything for Crystron. Oh, can this deck play a Dominus card? Can we play, what is this, Impulse? No, because of extra deck cards. We play like Lights and Cyber Dragon, yeah. One turtle. So the turtle, from what I understand, is pretty optional. That's the one that specials from hand, right? From what I can tell, the majority of builds aren't on this one. I'm gonna start without it. And I think if I come to a better understanding of the deck... This feels like one of those cards where, like, once I come to a better understanding of the deck, then I'll really see, you know, how this card is useful. So I'm not opposed to playing this at all, but for my initial first learning the deck, I'm gonna begin without it for now. Some people consider it mandatory, but you don't need it, IMO. That's kind of the vibe I get from it. Yeah, Foolish Burial. That's a pretty good suggestion for sure. It's basically a one-card starter. I mean, it is a one-card starter by dumping like Smyger, because you just link this into Clockwork Knight anyway. You don't even need the Clockwork Knight. You just usually suck that up with Infinity. Yeah, I think we're good for engine, so we can just put in some more hand traps here. I would like at least one Valor, at least one Droll. I'll definitely take Ghost Ogre. I could take a Fua for cross out. Can we... This deck doesn't really play through Droll, does it? Because you do a lot of searching. Actually, how well does this deck play through Droll? Can I play... Is this deck playing well through... Blah, words. Does this deck play well enough through Droll that I can just main 3 of it as an anti-max C card? Drop what's pretty good in this deck. That is a really good call, actually. I like that a lot. Yeah, I kind of figured this deck doesn't really play through Droll that well. How many hand traps are we at? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I guess when I say not that well, I guess what I mean is like full combo. I'm talking something like Snake Eye or old Snake Eye, I guess now, or Sprite that just like does not care about Droll and Lockbird at all. This deck definitely feels like I could see having some amount of plays under Droll, but you definitely care about it. DD Crow is not bad for mirror match at all. I would definitely agree, and I'm not opposed to trying it out. I don't know. That might be another one of those cards where I might not do it for my initial build. That'll actually probably. I'll probably do DD Crow once the ban list is actually in effect, honestly. Because then I would expect to see a ton more Crystron at that point. Like, I would expect pretty much... Because right now, if you look at Untapped, there's still like a solid 6 to 8% of players are still playing Snake Eye right now. I wouldn't be surprised if at least half of those players switch over to Crystron. At which point, I think mainly DD Crow becomes very good. I mean, it's still very good right now, but... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, that's good. I like that. I'm definitely down to play Droplets. I'm definitely down to go a little bit above 42, but Could even see us cutting an Imperm maybe, only playing 2. But 12 is kind of my sweet spot for hand traps for most decks, and I think that puts us at 12. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 plus a playset of board breakers, because I'll often include board breakers in that number when it comes to hand traps, just like stuff that generally helps us going second, right? And then for starters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I kind of count Tristaros because, like, here's the thing. If you open a hand of, like, Tristaros and 4 non-engine, that's still really, really good. Like, normal summon Tristaros pass, there have been so many games where my opponent does that on turn 1, and I'm still just kind of like, ugh, you know what I mean? Like, like, it's actually not bad to open Tristaros plus 4 non-engine. So, like, I'll call that 8, 9, as far as just, like, good one-card starters. Okay. I like this. Plus we have the Millennium cards, which go into Zombie Vamp. Which if you count that as a one-card starter, you know, that's another 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. So we have, like, 11 true one-card starters, and then we have, like, 2 on top of that more, like, pseudo one-card. Because even, like, then, Tristaros is also a pretty good extender to, like normal summon Tristaros, and then, like, Foolish or Inclusion to start your plays also seems really good. Okay, I like this. Where is the... Isn't there, like, a mass generate button? Is that up here? Yeah, batch generate cards not owned. Alright, let's see if we get any royals. Ah, rip. Not even a glossy. Wow. Oh well. That's fine. And look at that. Look at that. We still got 450 UR dust. 450 UR dust and 5,000 gems going into the next pack. That seems pretty good to me. Alright. Let's go into rating duels. Trying out Millennium Crystron. First time. My first game ever with this deck. Let's hope it's a good one. Going second. Okay. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Droll. Okay, we have a Droll and a Droplet. It actually does not look bad at all. Oh, excuse me. A little sniffly today. Alright, what you got? Izumi, Yuki. Normal Summon Math Mech Edition. Well, Droll's probably not going to do a whole lot here. Math Mech plays through it pretty well. Although... we'll be able to Droll after the Almbertian, which means they won't get the circular search here. Which means we hopefully probably won't have to deal with Super Factorial. So Droll's not going to do nothing here, but it's not going to stop their turn. Circular, I imagine, is getting added here. They normal summoned, right? Yeah, they normal summoned that edition. Okay, Droll resolves. Which means, again, shouldn't have to deal with Super Fact. So that means without having to deal with Super Fact, Droplet should be sufficient to handle whatever they put out here. Circular dumping diameter is interesting, though. That makes me feel like they definitely have Super Factorial in hand. I'm trying to think of why else you would dump diameter there. I mean, maybe they don't. But that makes me feel like it's a lot more likely they do. If they set a card, I'm gonna plan accordingly as if that's super factorial, which I'd probably do anyway, honestly. Even if they just dumped Sigma or something. So if they do end up having access to super factorial, we're gonna want to save Droplet for when they summon Laplacian, which is not that big of a deal because Terahertz isn't gonna be that much of a threat. Like, it's already gonna have dumped D-Save Worm, so... yeah, Droplet dump Smyger is already enough to do plays. We also have Sengenjen in this hand, which is pretty good for us, of course. Doom Dragon could go pretty hard here. Snake Eyes Doom Dragon. Getting rid of this Terahertz. Although, again, we do also have Droplet as well. Looks like they're making Heat Soul. Get some extra draws. You know what? They might have dumped... Okay, that's gotta be super factorial. One of these. They didn't activate Heat Soul? Okay, I'm completely fine with that. Citri. This doesn't do anything in the graveyard, does it? No, I didn't think so. Okay, not a great top deck, but it is what it is. Oh, Droll, of course. Yeah, they couldn't draw because of Droll. I forgot I did that. It was so long ago. Okay. Well, they didn't activate. Oh, they did for Dotscaper. I see. Now, do I want to Droplet here? This looks kind of tempting, but again, I'm pretty certain one of those is super factorial, and this is what, a draw and a D-Save Worm that's not going to affect my Droplet anyway. So, I don't know. I'm thinking that I'm actually not going to chain Droplet here. As weird as that might sound, I'm just going to operate under the assumption that they have super factorial. And I'm going to need a Droplet or Laplacian. If I didn't have the Sengenjen, I think I would have actually Dropleted here. I think that actually is what makes the difference, because then I would have needed to have dumped Smyger to get my plays going. Yeah, this D-Save Worm can't negate Droplet if I send a monster anyway. I do still need to think about that in terms of, like, I guess that does affect our Sengenjen, but, like... I'm fine with that. If they want to use D-Save Worm right now, that's also completely fine with me. Okay. So there's that. Actually, it would have been nice to have gone into Baron, but it's all good. I do have another thing I can send for Droplet. So here... Actually, activate Solfenir might just be the next play here. Can pop itself, or can discard Smyger, pop itself, summon Tristaros, Smyger searches Inclusion, and then we're like off to the races. It sounds pretty good to me. Now I can also start popping off if they try anything funny. Now this is just going to add Solfador, right? Yep, and then we can just pop the Inclusion to special it. Ooh, they're thinking about this one. Yeah, there's something better to add than Solfador here. I haven't normal summoned yet? God damn, this deck is amazing. Sulfidor F. Imperm on Sulfidor. I kind of don't think I care about that. I mean, of course I'm going to chain this. Oh, but I could just synchro the Sulfidor away. Wait, that's ridiculous. This deck is stupid. Oh, Ash Blossom on Tristaros. That's fine. I could still droplet send Sulfidor here, but I still think this is super factorial, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, so now, what do we have here? I have Inclusion Graveyard Effect. I could actually summon Infinity here. That wouldn't be bad, but there's no reason to do that before I've summoned Eleskeletus, right? I'm pretty sure. Because I can go Eleskeletus, add back, like, the Smiger that's banished, and then I can Tristaros Grave... Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that first. No, this is not the Lost World OST. This is Raiding Duels OST. Gonna go Ellie Skelly, another Imperm. So it was not super factorial as I'd thought. That means we didn't make any use of our droplet, which is a little unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Also, we can definitely just clear their board now. Because I can summon Infinity here. And go Tristaros. Great. Oh my god. This deck is so good. Wait. This deck is cracked. I still haven't used Inclusion's Graveyard Effect yet. Oh, wait, I could have, Nah, this is fine, this is fine. Could have made Dawn Dragster. I might still make Dawn Dragster. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yum. I still have Citry? God, this deck is broken! Actually, wait, yeah, I can keep Tristaros in play and definitely make a Dawn Dragster, because I can just normal Citry. Holy. Scary deck. Scary deck. I wonder if I could have, like, just OTK'd here. I kind of just did turn one stuff, but I pivoted to this because I kind of felt like I didn't have enough resources to, like, do 8,000 damage, but... But also, now they're going into a 2-card hand up against an Omni Negate, a Spell Trap Negate, Tristaros F, and then also Droplet. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the only thing we didn't get was Cluster. Holy. This is a scary deck. Scary deck. Tristaros is such a custom card. Tristaros, Sulfidor, and Inclusion are all, like, such custom cards. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. I love it. This seems balanced. This actually I don't think is that unbalanced. It's just, I'm just floored by how well it plays through stuff. Like, keep in mind, too, we could have drop-wooded Heat Soul and Terahertz and not had to deal with potentially that Ash Blossom as well as the D-Save Worm. This hand's phenomenal. It's pretty good. Phenomenal might be a bit much. Yeah, I'll Ash this, because I have Imperm. That's fine. Okay, that's also fine. Actually, I don't mind seeing Cross out here at all, given that I have Imperm in hand. Yeah, it's all Millennium Engine for sure. All Millennium Engine. Because the paying 2,000... Because, yeah, as always, you gotta figure that in TCG and OCG, you know, all competitive play is done in tournaments with time rules. So, paying 2,000 to get your initial plays going is not really something you can afford to do, like, at all. On Ranked Ladder, though, where your time rules don't care about life points, it's a whole different story. Now, all of a sudden, Millennium is, like, a highly competitive engine across multiple decks. I thought it was probably going to be a mirror match. Am I going to Imperm Zombie Vamp then? Yeah, because... I mean, if one of these two cards in hand is another Crystron card for Sulfenir, they probably just have plays anyway, considering they haven't normaled yet, so... Yeah, Crystron definitely has some future-proofing as well with K9. Deck continues to be good when all that future stuff comes out. Normal summon effect Veiler. Synchro for Dawn Dragster pass? Is that what's going to happen here? They gave up their monster negate for a spell trap negate. That's fine with me. Is that fine with me? Yeah, that's fine with me. Well, they're thinking now. That they might be thinking about what they want to go into here. Maybe something other than Dawn Dragster? Oh wait, this is generic. Okay, so they can add back their Sulfenir. Okay. But can they do anything else? No. Okay, you probably should just made Dawn Dragster then. Or kept the Veiler in hand. Wow! That is an insane top deck! Oh my god, this hand's cracked. Wait, this hand is actually just really, really good. Holy, this deck is ridiculous. I played with this deck for like 2 seconds and I'm like, wait a second. Wait, did I? No, I didn't place Golem or Seng Engine with its own effect, and I opened Wedju Temple, so I'm actually just gonna get another Seng Engine here. They don't have any Crystron cards in their graveyard, right? No, so that means I can just push this back. Yeah. Yeah, I love the meteors when you take damage. It's why I'm really into this board. Okay, so... Oh, I can't target this. Ah, okay. Because of its own protection effect. Got it. Okay. And then now I'm just going to make... Actually, I could make my number 90 here, because I don't need Zombie Vamp to make plays, like, at all here. So let's just get some extra protection going. Just in case their last card in hand is like Nib or something. Let's see. Give me Sulfador. Have it normal. God damn it, normal summon. Every time I check, I'm like, wait, I haven't normal summoned yet? Alright, Sulfador F. We can dump you. for sure. And I really don't even think it matters what the other one is, like, at all here. I'll send another Smiger, why not? Give me Tristaros, normal. And sync for Ellie Skelly. Alright, this is the add effect, right? Yes, when you summon with Ellie Skelly, you add. When it's popped, that's when you got it. I'll get back Fistvern because we only have one. We already have another Smiger in our graveyard. Let's see. Now we go Tristaros F. Does Infinity affect target? It does target, okay. But this is at how many attack points? 2,500? Oh, because of Elasceletus. Okay, so I'm gonna need to find a way to clear that. I could... Actually, how am I gonna clear that? I haven't normal... Or it did normal, okay, so... Yeah, we haven't even used Foolish. Actually, how am I gonna clear this zombie van? Wait a second. Does this target? It does target. Why does everything target? Well, okay. I could excel. I can make Baron, but that also targets. Does Clockwork Knight reduce attack? No, it's Elasceletus that reduces attack. Korean doesn't target? Does it not? I thought I just read that it did. You can target monsters your opponent controls. Yeah, and or in your graveyard. You could just pop it next turn with the trap. I guess so, yeah. Like, I guess I'm not in a huge rush to end this game. Although they're only at 4,000. I think I should be able to end this duel. Because, like, I could make a... What do I have in here? I have 5, 3... So 2, 3, 3 is 8. 2, 3, 5 is 10. Alright, let's just go for the Sulfoniers. Oh, I have 2 specials. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this actually works out. So I could make Quan... I could just bring back Ellie Skelly, too. That sounds like the easier option. Is this summon in defense mode? No, just special summons. Alright, that's nice and easy. Now make Infinity because I can. This person's gotta be, like, fuming. They're like, how do you're in rating duels, how do you not know this deck? There we go. I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, I'm way into this. Hey everybody, Hexlex here. Thank you so very much for watching all the way to the very end of the video, which by the way is one of the best ways to support the channel. Speaking of supporting the channel, take a look at the names on screen. These are folks who've been so generous as to either join as a YouTube member or subscribe over on patreon.com/Hexlex to support. There's also perks for doing so. If you would like to see YouTube videos early, as well as some exclusive videos that get uploaded to YouTube, but for one reason or another I decide not to publish, definitely go ahead and hit that join button to see content early as well as some exclusive content. If you're looking for more exclusive content, over on patreon.com, I upload exclusive videos that are not posted on YouTube just about every single day. Whether you choose to subscribe over on Patreon, join as a YouTube member, or simply continue to watch, your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you so very much. But for now, this is Hexlex. I am signing out, and I hope that you have a fantastic day.